With a 4K dual camera system, 0.2 second blink focus, AI pan-tilt zoom tracking, and an easy-to-use software suite, the EMEET PIXY is a great webcam for conferencing, streaming, and more. So hit subscribe now and we'll check out what this thing can do. So full disclosure before we get started though, the video is sponsored by EMEET and they've sent me the PIXY to showcase to you guys. So here we have the EMEET PIXY dual camera AI PTZ, and this makes anything webcam related a breeze, as wherever you are, the camera is going to track you and keep your face in the center of the frame. Now the highlight for me is the smoothness of the tracking as well as the face detection with 0.2 second focus, and as you can see I can push this to the extreme by moving out of view pretty quickly. Not only does it follow my face fast and smoothly, it also holds focus the whole time. The PIXY uses a 1/2.55-inch Sony sensor with specialized algorithms, and it really does perform well. You can see in my fairly dimly lit office we've got great video quality with little to no noise. And if I cut all the lights completely, not only is it able to keep me and my face in great quality, the tracking still works efficiently as well. Now the camera delivers a 73-degree field of view. We've got the choice of 4K and 2K at 30 frames a second, 1080p at 60 or 30 frames a second, and then 720p at 30 FPS. And we've also got a zoom feature which is up to 1.5 times digital zoom, and it works well in conjunction with the tracking mode to keep your face center screen, but it's important to note that the zoom feature isn't available in 4K or the 60 frames a second modes. Now the gimbal design of the PIXY allows it to pan around 310 degrees as well as tilting 180, and this means it pretty much has coverage of everything apart from a tiny portion behind the camera, which usually isn't required. We've even got gesture controls like holding your hand up to activate tracking mode, and these gestures can be performed up to 6 meters away. Now of course video isn't the only aspect of a webcam, and the PIXY doesn't let us down in the audio department either. It's equipped with a 3-microphone array that delivers noise cancelling that filters out the background noise and reverb, and it also increases the audio clarity over a wide area. Now the PIXY offers a few different choices when it comes to sound. We've first got the original mode, which is just going to deliver the sound without any ambient noise cancellation. We've then got the noise cancellation mode, which will of course filter out any of those ambient noises, and useful if say you're having a Zoom meeting in a cafe with lots of background noise going on. And then finally, we've got the live mode that suppresses steady state noises like air conditioning and fans. So maybe you're doing some game streaming and the computer is loud under load. This is going to help you filter out those fan noises. So we'll just check out the sound samples now. So here we are recording in the original sound mode. I've got the fan right next to me. I'm just going to position that so it's sort of blowing this direction. So you might be able to hear the fan noise, and then we're just going to switch it over to live mode. So now we're on live mode. And we'll see if it does a good job at cutting out that fan noise. So of course, with any versatile camera, we also need some good software to control it, and the EMEET Studio offers a lot of settings at your fingertips to get the perfect framing in modes. So to start with, we've got the control section and we've got the standard mode. This is where the camera is at a fixed point on the screen, and we've got this joypad that you can use to frame it exactly how you want it to be. And then we've also got the zoom slider to slide in and out. Now we can also set 3 different preset positions, so for instance you could have one set as a wide shot, one set zoomed in, and then maybe one set somewhere completely different so that you can quickly switch between those shots when live. Now if you want to let the camera take control, you can either hold your hand up to enable tracking mode or simply select tracking mode in the studio, and as you can see the camera is then going to track me and keep my face in the frame, and we can still also increase the zoom shot if we want to. The final mode we've got for the camera is privacy mode, and once you select this, the video stream is going to be cut off. And not only that, the PIXY camera actually looks down on itself, so you know it definitely isn't able to see anything. Now the next section is in the audio modes, which we covered earlier, and as you can see, it's just a case of clicking the audio mode that you want, and then below that we've got the camera mode where you can also enable or disable the preview video as well as the microphone. Now next up we've got the resolution and frame rate, so you can choose the best one to suit your current situation. Then we've also got the option to rotate the video capture or even flip the image vertically or horizontally. Now this is the video 1080p at 60 frames a second, so you notice everything just a bit smoother. And again, if we do some motion so it tracks. But that's the video from 1080p at 60 frames a second. Now this is the video at 4K at 30 frames a second, so you'll notice more detail. Now if I just do some movement so you can see the motion, and that's a video from the camera at 4K 30. Now to the right, we've got the whiteboard mode for those of you giving a presentation, etc. And then to the right of that, we've got the record button if we just want to start recording some video. Underneath all of that, we've got some filters you can choose from to get the best lighting and colors for your environment, as well as an audio mixer that lets you configure all of the sounds on your device. So you can choose to include your PC audio, have multiple microphones, or simply just use the camera as the only audio source. We also have a script generation if maybe you're recording a video for something like a game review or a product review and you want some help with the wording or ordering. And when you do this, you can select if you want to use Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, or Grok. The next section of the studio is the effects section, where you can enable low light enhance, as well as selecting the filter and even fully customize the color, exposure, and white balance to your exact preference. Now under assistance, we get controls of the focus metering, so you can choose face tracking, central focus, or focus on a specific area using the selection box, and then we can choose between autofocus or a manual focus lock. We can set the time to auto enter the privacy mode, but personally I just keep this on never. And then you can enable or disable the gestures, as well as enabling auto rotate when it's upside down. Now we've got a taskbar button here, which drops everything down to a minimal taskbar, offering only the necessary tools like camera movement, save positions, and the record button, while taking up much less space. And then we've also got the virtual camera, which is great if you want to use the video capture in multiple sources at the same time. Now under settings, we've got device management, followed by scene settings, where you can create and modify different scene setups. We've also got output, where you can select all of the video and audio settings to your preferences. And you can even change the video to vertical if you're creating something like mobile social media content, as well as setting your format, bitrate, and recording locations. Under General is where you're going to find the software updates, and About Us contains plenty of links to their website and tutorials. So as you can see, it's a versatile setup that's going to allow you to easily do anything webcam related that you need. And the software is neatly laid out, and it's easy and intuitive to the point where I could instantly see how to use everything from the minute I open the app. And of course, this is using their app, but it's compatible with plenty of video sources and apps like Zoom, Skype, Teams, Meet, OBS, and much more. Now the camera also comes with this monitor clip to sit on the top of the monitor or laptop screen, and I like that it uses the standard screw thread, as it means if you do have any other stands or tripods that you would prefer to use, you can easily attach the Pixy to it. When it comes to the unboxing, you can see we've got a nice compact box here. If we open it up, we first get the quick start guide with QR codes to download the software and the instructions. We've then got a box containing the USB cable, which can be used with USB-A or USB-C. We've got the instruction manual, followed by the Pixy camera itself, and then the monitor stand to hold it. Now for those of you that want to get your hands on one of these, of course, I've placed the link down in the description below, where you can grab yours for $160, which is a fair price given the sensor and all of its features. And hopefully I've covered everything for you guys in today's video, but of course, if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest tech.